Hello, it's time for another basic beer review, and this one I should have reviewed a while ago. Really, I've been drinking this beer for quite a while. It is the Northern Monk Transient. Let's give it a review. It is 7% ABV. It used to be 7.4% when it first came out, or when it certainly when it first hit Morrison's. But it wasn't long until it got reduced to 7%. I didn't notice a massive difference in the quality, I must admit, when it went down to 7%. So, fair enough. What is it? It is a hazy double dry hopped IPA, brewed by the experts at Northern Monk. Let's have a see. It doesn't really say much about the hops. All I know, 440ml can, 7% ABV. I think it was about $3.50, maybe $3.75 a can. But they do the 4 for 3 deal there, which is always on. So if you bought 4 cans of this, you'd get it at a steal, really. Or is it a steal? What do we think of the beer? That's the question. So let's have a look. Not much more to say about it. It's Northern Monk Transient. It's been out for ages. But let's give it a review, see what it's like. I've not had one for a bit, so it'll be interesting to see. With the new art, we've got new artwork there. Didn't used to look like that. So let's have a see. Let's crack it open. So we're cracking it open. We are having a look and seeing what it's all about. Give it a pour. Why not? So there we go, getting a nice bit of head there coming up the glass. In fact, it's quite a tall head. I can smell it from here. It smells great. Let's get the lot in. Let's do it. Not sure why I'm doing that really, because I'm not going to have much chance to get the nose on this one. Ooh, glass not as clean as it could be, but it'll do. Now that is really thick in colour, really light in colour, a lovely light sort of yellow, really yellow bordering on amber colour there. Bit of a head there, 1 to 2 finger white head. I won't really need to swirl this around much to get a nose on it, because I can get the nose from here. It's got a decent smell to it. I can smell fruit. I can smell lots and lots and lots of fruit. I don't know what the hops are in here. I could have a game of guess the hop again. I know that last time I guessed the hop, I got one of them right and one of them wrong. Can't remember what the beer was now, but it had Motueka in it, which I didn't spot, which was bizarre when you think about it. Okay, so looking at this, with it being upside down, no, it's best before, I think 14th of the 2nd, 25, I think it says. So it's probably given it a year, so I imagine it was brewed around about February of this year, so it's not ultra fresh, but it doesn't need to be these things. So let's get a nose on it. We've just got enough room there to get a proper nose. So again, I'm betting that's got Simcoe in it. It's giving me a Simcoe vibe. The colour is giving me a Simcoe vibe. The smell is definitely giving me a Simcoe vibe. I'm getting well, obviously loads of tropical fruits, loads of tropical fruits and fruits in there. Getting the mango there. I'm thinking mosaic. I'm thinking the holy trinity of hops there. The mosaic, citra, and Simcoe. But that's just a guess. That's just a guess on my part. I've never really researched the hops that go into Transient. But I'm definitely thinking it does smell to me like a citra, mosaic, and Simcoe. It's really fruity. It's a little bit pithy. We're getting stone fruit in there. We're getting peach. Definitely getting a little bit of the white wine in there. It's almost like it's got a bit of Nelson in it, but I don't think it has. I think this was brewed before Nelson was all the rage, but I don't know. Could be wrong. Yeah, I'd bet my bottom dollar that's got Simcoe in it. And I'd look like a right idiot if it didn't. But what else? But I'm getting lots and lots of lovely flavours. A little bit of savoury note there. A little bit of that kind of soapy sandiness that I get from Simcoe. But again, it sounds horrible. It's not. I'm not talking like a dishwasher soap kind of washing up liquid kind of that you get from really bad beers. I'm talking a fresh soap. There you go, a nice fresh soapy Clean, nice clean smell there. Smells really fresh there. We're getting loads and loads of fruit just bouncing out of you. Getting the sweaty mango you get from Mosaic. Again, a bit embarrassed if Mosaic's not in here. Safe bet though, they usually put Mosaic in these beers if you want a nice fruity taste or a nice fruity smell. Let's top it up, let's get the rest in there. Oh yes, look at that, you're getting a full glass there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go in for the old taste now. I've delayed it long enough. So, ooh, on my nose. Right, here we go then. Cheers. Silky smooth mouthfeel there. So we're getting a silky smooth mouthfeel. Tastes really fresh. It's again really fruity. Lovely and juicy, a little bit dank, a little bit dusty. I suppose a bit of dustiness is something I get from Simcoe as well. A tiny bit nutty. Almost like cashews, really. Kind of that. So got a bit of creaminess, yeah. Almost like a creaminess, bit of a butteriness. Almost like a cashew butteriness, creaminess coming through. Again, very balanced beer. I mean, I went into this one knowing what it tastes like. I know I like it. They do appear to be keeping the quality up. That is as good as I remember it. Sometimes these breweries, especially in the supermarkets, when the prices don't go up, you think, you know, how are they making ends meet? You know, with the inflation at the moment and the price of the beer hasn't really gone up. Are they making it lower quality? I can say in Transient's case, I've not noticed a notable decline in quality. So I'm thinking, yeah, well done Northern Monk. You're keeping it real with the Transient. I'm really impressed. I'm liking that. A nice sipper. Yeah, it's a cracker. I mean, you know, I'm just enjoying the beer now. I've not got a lot to say now because I just want to sit and enjoy this, really. But yeah, Northern Monk Transient. It is a safe bet. It's not too strong. It's 7%. It's certainly not a session beer. It's a sipper. It's beautiful out in the garden. I've done it out in the garden before, and it's absolutely amazing with that sun beating down on you, lovely and cold, absolutely great. But also inside, whatever you're doing, a nice sipper, absolutely beautiful. Well, a bit of a burp there. It tastes nice on the burp as well. It's always good when it tastes nice on the way back up. Yeah, you do get you get a lot of those dusty, savoury notes come up when you have a bit of a burp. Not that I would recommend it, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good one. It is a good one. I've tried a lot of the other ones. Tried a lot of the Faith in Futures beers and things like that, and you know they're all right kind of thing. But Transient is always a solid bet. Northern Monk Transient. They have it in Morrison's. They've had it in Morrison's for a long time, for a couple of years now. I imagine they'll still have it moving forward. It's obviously a really. It used to be one that you couldn't get hold of. It came out with the not the Northerns. Was it a Northern Star? Came out with an Imperial Stout that they did, and it was really hard to get hold of either of them when they first came out. They were selling off the shelves. Couldn't get near them. They don't seem to do the stout anymore, but this Transient has been solid ever since, and you know it still sells really well because it's a really good beer. So there you go. So Transient, really good value, really good beer. Get it while it's hot. Until next time, have a good one.